As you may have seen by now, Mr. Pepin Cuanco, the POC president, came out to talk about the controversy with the under-23 teams and the other football teams at the SEAGames, saying that only those athletes contending for gold would join for the SEAGames. Coach Rudy, could you talk us through this a little bit for those who may not have heard about this so far?
Yes, I was very disappointed when I first heard this news, because I'm a veteran of 3 Southeast Asian Games football competition. And, it's not about winning, it's about representing and taking part. And how will we know we're gonna win or not if we don't send a team? It's very sad also because, football has gained momentum in terms of getting popular here in this country, wherein before it was really only all basketball.
Yeah.
And now that football is gaining that momentum, I think it would really be detrimental to that that momentum. It's gonna sort of slow it down. So I really believe we should send a team to the SEAGames.
And generally speaking, they said they're going to limit the number of delegates to 200 athletes, if I remember right. I think it was 90 individual athletes, and then there's 110 slots for the team sports. What do you think? What could you say about their decision regarding this? Because they're saying that Myanmar as hosts are including so many obscure sports in the competition, so it's almost like a protest delegation.
Well, the host country always has the prerogative to do that. We can't do anything about it. But football in the SEAGames is one of the main sports, all the time, And to not send a team in one of the main sports in the SEAGames is going to be a big loss on our part, I think, Roy.
And Coach Mark, looking at it from a development perspective, kasi yung football para sa mga lalaki ang under-23s. So para sa youth development, paanong importante yung experience sa international competition para sa mga players dyan?
Yun, malaking bagay yung mga international competition natin, kasi doon tayo mas natututo. Siguro yun, kung hindi natin subukan yun, parang kung dito lang, kasi yung palagay ka naman ang lineup ng under-23 natin is yun the best natin dito. Pero kung dito lang sila maglalaro, parang angat na sila. Kailangan nating humanap ng mga international match para mas malaman natin kung saan tayo kulang.
And then we have Elson, who's yung kapatid mo, di ba, pumasok sa national team, yung under-23s. Siyempre, congratulations para sa yan, sa pamilya mo. And then, para sa'yo, how excited would you be kung pwede sila pasok sa SEAGames?
Masaya ko sa kanila dahil yun nga, yung nila, yung pangarap nila matutupad. Sa kuya nila, ano na lang, support na lang ako sa kanila sa kung saan sila hahantong, sila hanggang sa sumikat sila. Para sa kanila naman yan.
And then yung lineup, this time compared to last time, siguro sobrang mas malakas ang lineup na yun. At saka yung preparation din, sobrang taas ang klase ng preparation. So, what could you say kung sayang talaga kung hindi pwede sila pumasok?
Mag-step up pa sila para makukuha talaga nila. Need more training pa. Kailangan pang magpa-build up ng mga skills nila.
Excellent. And Coach Rudy, as a veteran of 3 Southeast Asian Games, from a player's perspective, how important are these international competitions for developing that maturity, that experience, and those skills for representing the senior national team further abroad?
Yeah, I agree with Mark. No, it raises one's level, and that's the only way to test how much the team has improved. And as I've heard, they've been preparing since June. No, and you know, I can feel for these boys if
Yeah.
we don't send the team. Imagine you've been preparing for months and then only to be told that, oh, you're not going
Yeah.
because you're not a medal potential. In some ways, I regret because I was part of that 91 SEAGames team that finished fourth. Maybe if we finished third and got a medal, maybe we could. They'd think about it more, you know. But sayang, sayang talaga. Oh,
Sayang talaga kasi yung coaching that you talked about there, siyempre yung head coach si Coach Brian Reid of Global, and from the global players they keep talking about how he's really raised the professional level there. And then also yung sabi ni Bob Guerrero, he had an article about how yung Nike Total Football, that really helping with the coaching there. So the preparation, sobrang mas mataas ang preparations ng under 23s. Pero hindi under 23s lang, may futsal team, yung Malditas din, at saka they've been so successful recently with thrashing Iran, I think 6-0 if I remember right. And then they finished fourth, I think, in their group for the qualifications. So they've really done really well lately. They rose 7 places, which was the highest leap in the FIFA rankings for that month. So generally speaking, yung level ng football sa Pilipinas sobrang mas mataas na yun. Di ba sinabi mo kanina, Coach, about how it really breaks the momentum of Philippine football.
At isa pa, Roy,
Yeah.
what will the younger players look forward to? Di ba? Like our under 14 girls team did very well in their last international outing. You know, these girls have the potential to become the next Malditas.
Yeah.
But if they're gonna scrap football off the SEAGames, what will these kids look forward to?
So
Right.
yeah, sorry, you're right, Coach, there about with the under 14 girls. They were the ones who finished fourth, sorry, sa grupo nila kasi maraming teams. Yung Malditas, second sila. Sorry, I just remembered. Thanks for reminding me that, Coach, because the Malditas have been really well.
Yeah.
Yung under 14 girls, they beat some really good teams there,
Yeah,
very
they
heavily. So sobrang mataas na ang potential ng football. At saka yung sayang talaga kasi syempre kung walang experience sa SEAGames, bago kayo sa pag mas malakas ang tournament, kulang ang experience dyan. It's difficult to handle. So syempre sana sa POC, PSC, sana pwede yung football pasok. Kasi yung pinaka-importante sa sports, yung experience, yung development ng mga players. So we'll be giving you updates about that, how things go, what the latest details will be about that. Just follow us at FTW Sports, and hopefully things will change.